I'm going to basically explain how my friend JumpinJammies, my old pal, art friend, is a goddamn creative genius. Now, if you haven't seen this picture already, it's called Merry Grimsmas. Before I go into full detail, I recommend you go look at this picture and find all the stuff that you possibly can, like all the details in here, because I'm basically going to go through and spoil basically all of them in this video. It's called Merry Grimsmas, JumpinJammies, look it up. She has a knack for details when it comes to telling, or to making humorous images, and it's never that simple, she never lets it just be a one-note gag. It always has to be loaded with some kind of extra detail, and this is one of probably the greatest examples I've seen, because while this isn't like a full-on comic like she usually does, this has so much detail packed into it that I have to kind of dissect each and every part that went into this. So first things first is that this is actually a sequel to a picture she already did where the team of villains here initiated a Christmas or Grimsmas holiday early, even though it wasn't Christmas, but now it's actually Christmas, and this is what is unfolding. It's the two different days that are going by. So a lot of these references are going to be RWBY references, so if you don't know RWBY, then sorry, but I don't know, maybe you could still appreciate the details in here, but let's already get into it. So first things first is that there's graffiti on the wall, and you notice that, Merry Grimsmas nerds, obviously making fun of them. There's this nice little detail here where you can actually see Cinder's logo, but this is the most amazing part. If you actually scroll up to the top right here, someone tried to draw Cinder's logo, but then messed up and crossed it out. So that detail right there, maybe she actually didn't draw it right, or maybe she did this on purpose. You never know, but that's kind of the fun of this detail being there. But it's a good little, there's a story in and of itself existing there because of that being part of that. Another thing is that this is the Grimsmas Day, so this means the villains have sabotaged the heroes here. So as this tree is on fire, you'll notice that Weiss is not a big fan of how there's no actual flame retardant coming out of that fire extinguisher, so they can't exactly solve this problem. We can also notice that a stocking over here has a Deathstalker scorpion tail, which is a nice little detail, as well as the box over here, this present, seems to have a grim monster hiding inside of it as well. Normally you'd be like, wow, they're getting attacked by monsters, so RWBY naturally is fighting with a baseball bat, but there's a little added detail in the fact that not only is she fighting this monster, but he has a mistletoe on his head, and that's just funny to me. It's just and RWBY's got that face really, you sicko, gross, germs. Blake's just being unwrapped as a present. That's the baseline there. That's your fan service, Bumblebee shippers. Now if we can move on to the bottom half. So already, if something was not plainly obvious, it's the fact that, oh, there's the pizza. Anyways, so I'll run by these really quick. So here's the weapons here. They obviously stole Team RWBY stuff. Good little detail though, is the fact that each member of the team is holding something or wearing something that they've stolen from each respective member. So Mercury here has Yang's armband. Emerald has Blake's bow. Neo has Weiss's hairpin right here, the snowflake hairpin. And then if you look at Cinder actually has... RWBY doesn't have earrings, but RWBY has crosses like these on her cape. They're like the little pins that hold it down. So that's a good detail right there. It was something that a lot of people didn't get off the bat, because when I talked to them about it, because they were like, oh, I don't know who has crosses. It's RWBY, because her uncle has crosses, and she's inspired by him. And then finally, the weird morbid detail. The tree is decorated with silver eyes, and I was like, oh my gosh, because she recently did a comic about silver eyes getting removed from people, because that's a plot point in the new season. But yeah, it was nice to see. Also, Y is here for some reason. I don't know why, and it's just really cute that Neo is voice chatting Roman. But yeah, this was I don't think I missed anything, but it was a very detailed, dense picture, and I just I appreciate it so much, and like I'm glad I like know JumpinJammies like as a art friends that we like talk online and stuff, because she's really talented. But yeah, this is just me like just kissing up to her because holy crap, is this like work really good. But anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys how cool this was, so you maybe could appreciate it as much as I do. But yeah, that's all I have to say. JumpinJammies, you do a really good job with this stuff. Please keep on making awesome artwork stuff. But yeah, and I'll try to follow in kind and do as well as you. So, to varying degrees of success. But yeah, that's all I have to say. You guys all have a good day / holiday season. Bye.